We have a problem. I have absolutely no rockets and we're running out fast. So to fix this problem, I'm gonna make a fully automatic sugarcane farm for all of the paper and a super efficient gunpowder farm. What is going on, guys? In today's episode, we're getting unlimited rockets. So today we are gonna make a mob farm and it's pretty far away. Oh yeah, there it is. And we are going to go over to the end portal real quick because I need some obsidian to link some portals up. And I believe the end portal is somewhere around here. Oh yeah, there it is. So we are just going to start hacking away at this obsidian. Okay, we have gotten a stack, which is perfect because I'm always needing more nether portals and more ender chests. But while I'm here, I'm thinking I'm going to go get some shulkers because I was kind of running low on those. I think I forgot my bow. Nope, not in there. Okay, I don't really have a great plan for this because I'm kind of just hoping that I won't run out of rockets and that I'll be able to find an end gateway, but I'm sure it'll work out. Okay, that just looks sick. Oh yeah, I should probably have my render distance all the way up. Oops. Okay, but the lack of end cities is kind of blowing my mind right now. Oh, there's one. Oh, and there's another right next to it. Wow. I think I'll just go up to the top and work my way down. And I'm floating again. Man, these guys are nasty. There we go. Whoa. And I didn't even think about this, but we can actually get a ton of ender chests from this. There he is. Okay, where's another guy? I can hear him making these little noises. There we go. Oh my goodness. There's a bunch out here. And I just realized that there's not one more, but two more. Man, I wish I brought my bow. Alright, I think that should be everything. So now I'm going to go over to the other end city. Oh my goodness, that is a good pair of boots. Holy. Oh man, I really wish I had my bow. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Dude, why do they keep teleporting? Oh my goodness. Get out of here, man. Thank you. Oh yeah. I might just have to do the same little maneuver. Actually, I think I might just let him hit me. Open up. Oh my goodness. And now he's down there. What the? Okay, there we go. I think that's this whole room cleared. Man, that was annoying. Oh, that's good. There's a little gateway right there. Okay, you know what? Doing this without a bow is kind of stupid, so I'm gonna just come back. But, I mean, hey, we got a ton of diamond armor out of it. But I also didn't want to run out of rockets either. That would be bad. Oh. Oh, man. Those llamas are going to work. What is this guy selling? I don't think I need anything. Okay, now that we have our obsidian and the shulker shells, we can go back to the main objective, which is build up this mob farm. And I can't believe we got 3 ender chests out of that. That is awesome. Okay, now let me make my way over to the ocean. Oh, and if you didn't see last episode, we built this awesome iron farm, so go check it out. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that we had all that gunpowder in there. That is amazing. Yeah, we gotta clean this area up. I kind of left some stuff here and down there too. Okay, now to the ocean we go. Oh man, that is a funky mountain. Look at that. Okay, here we are. Oh man, I did not even know that. There's an Elder Guardian temple right here. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're riding Nautiluses now? Hey, give me that trident. Well, I tried. Man, these guys are just so mean. There's so many of them. Holy. What the heck was that? Did y'all hear that? Little spooky. Okay, let me just start building up here a little bit. Okay, we got the schematic in, and here's the mob farm that we were going to be building. I tested it out before, and it is super efficient. I think it did like 5 stacks of gunpowder every 10 minutes, which is really good. And another thing is the material list is actually not bad at all, especially considering how good this farm is. It shouldn't take long at all. Okay, let me just get a portal going here. Oh, crap. Okay, here is the portal, and we are good to go. Alrighty, we got the portals linked up. Now it's time to get all the materials for the farm. Okay, up first, we need about 39 stacks of slabs. Okay, we got all the slabs. Now we need some glass. Okay, I'm not going to individually go through each item because that'll take a little while. But I'll be back when I get all the materials. Okay, it took a little bit of time, but we have everything that we're going to need. So it is time to head back over to the ocean and start building this thing. Now that we have all the materials, it is time to start building this sucker up. So right now I'm building the automatic item sorter to be able to sort everything. And this is going to give us rotten flesh, arrows, bones, gunpowder, and string. And then this is the overflow chest, just in case anything else gets in there. And then this is the campfire killing chamber, so all the hoppers can collect all the loot. Here are all the campfires. Okay, so here's the bottom platform where everybody's going to land and they're going to get pushed into the center by some water. Okay, that didn't take too long. Now for the glass. Okay, now it is time for the water. Alright, now time to make all the spawning layers. Okay, everything is ready to go. We got all the blocks and everything in place, and the item sorter is ready to go too. So I'm gonna turn this sucker on and test it out. Okay, I think I'll be all right, but I'm gonna just block this up just in case. Alrighty, y'all. It has been about 50 minutes, and I'm gonna check to see all the results. Oh my goodness, it looks like they're still spawning in. Oh my goodness. Alright, that is really good. Yeah, that thing is working super well. Okay, well, I guess gunpowder will not be an issue anymore. That is such a relief to say. Alright, now that gunpowder is no longer an issue, we're gonna be clearing up this area. So, I think it's time we get a beacon. Because I've been thinking about it, and I think that I want to make this kind of like a cliff edge right here. So we'll build this up a little more and then have it come down like steep right here. So that means that we're going to have a lot of clearing out to do around here and all that. Also, we're going to make a house for an underground sugarcane farm around here somewhere. That way we can just make unlimited rockets. So that is pretty much the game plan. And now that I have my bow, it is time to go to the nether. I mean, I have looting 3, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. Oh my gosh, already off to a great start. Hey now. Oh, no way. We already got a skull. Huh. I did not expect to get a skull on our second wither skeleton. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully, we can get the rest of them pretty quick, too. Yes, there's 2. Okay, we only need 1 more. Man, this last one is taking a while. I cannot find it. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I feel like I'm starting to memorize everywhere. Oh, here's one. Nope. But what I was saying, I feel like I'm starting to memorize like the whole layout of this place. I've been running around so long. Oh, here's another one. Nothing. Oh, here's 2. Oh man, I thought that was it. I think it was just cold though. Whoa. Nothing. Come on. Nothing. Maybe he'll have it. Come on, man. Where is this last head at? I've been here for a while. Ooh, there are 3 over here. Okay, one of them's gotta drop one. Let me get this blaze out of the way. All right, come here, good sir. Nothing. No. Well, that just means we're 1 wither skeleton closer to getting our last head, I guess. Whoa, big boy. Anything? Whole lot of nothing, man. Get out of here. Oh, here's 2 over here. Oh, 3. No. Empty-handed yet again. All right, now they're just not even really spawning anymore. You gotta be kidding me. Where'd they go? Oh, here's one. Aw, nothing. Oh, let's go. We finally got it. All right, we finally got the last one. I'm out of here. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I'm a little low there. Oh, man, that last one took so long. I'm so glad we're done with that. And now it is wither time. Oh, yeah. I don't think this should be too hard. I'm going to bring it down to the mines, of course. Just the best place to fight him. I'm not too worried about it. This should work. It's not really that hard to fight this guy, to be honest. Bam, bam. Let me munch a little bit. Oops. And kablam. Oh, snap. First time fighting the wither. Let's get it on. I should probably put my chest plate on. We'll get in there with the sword now. Oh man, he's a little scary looking. Oh my goodness, that was so easy. I'm so used to Bedrock where they just pretty much destroy everything. I feel like in Bedrock it takes like 10 years to prepare for that fight. I remember the one time I was playing with my buddy and he just flew up and destroyed everything that we made. That was pretty sad. We have acquired the Nether Star. Oh yeah. Let me get some obsidian and we definitely have enough blocks for this. I wonder, can you use stained glass or do you need normal glass? Okay, stained glass does not work. We need normal glass. Okay, we got the glass and bam, there it is. Oh yeah. Larry, what is going on? We have defeated the wither. How are you doing? All right, let me go to sleep real quick. Okay, and let me get on Larry for a second. Before I start digging away, here is kind of the game plan. What I want to do is I want to fix up this whole area and kind of smooth it out, level it, and maybe put some houses on here. I'm thinking we'll have a house over there with the sugarcane farm, and then over here we'll have another house maybe, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in there yet. But yeah, it'll be nice to get this place lit up so there's not so many mobs. This has been kind of annoying. Okay, let's get this set up somewhere kind of in the center here of everything. Okay, almost there, and there it is. And we'll get the beacon placed down here. Let's go. First beacon of the series. This is huge. Okay, let me just... Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I dug into the villager brooder, but I'm not even mad. Actually, let me get that past shot. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. All right, well, we got a lot of terraforming to do, so I say we just get into it. Okay, so it's going good. You can kind of see I'm starting this like rough shape of the wall here in a second layer, but we just kind of hit the villager breeder here. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is eventually, like, I want to get these guys out, but as a temporary fix, I might just dig them down a couple more blocks. Like, I feel like if I brought them down like 2 or 3 more blocks, it'd probably be fine. Let me see here. Oh man, I would hate to hit one of them. Honestly, this could be a good chance to just kind of give them an upgrade. Hold on, I definitely don't want mob spawning down here though. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Lord have mercy, that scared me. Why did he get so mad all of a sudden? I didn't think I looked at him. Matter of fact, nah, where is he? Come here, boy. I ain't done with you. Okay, maybe I'm done. Hold on. Come here. Yeah, man, that was rude. I don't know why he was doing all that. Extremely unnecessary. Okay, we're done, and you can't tell me this isn't better though. I mean, sure, it's still underground, but beggars can't be choosers. I mean, look at this. All the beds are color coordinated. Like, the old place did not have all that. And their workstations are like separate in the corner. They got their little pedestals. I mean, come on. What more could you ask for? Okay, this guy isn't really getting a job, so we're gonna have to just... Well... That could be harsh. I'll give it some more time. Matter of fact, let me give these guys some food because I really need oh yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but whichever villager the blast furnace is, because they trade iron and that would be super helpful. Actually, let me just do the grindstone because I think that one is actually easier to get the iron trade. Oh my, what are they doing cramming over here? Alrighty, we got some food for y'all. Ooh. All right, let me get these set up. Hey, what are y'all doing in the corner, man? All right, come out of the corner, y'all. Okay, hopefully they'll figure that out so I can get some more grindstone villagers, and then we can get the iron trade. Because with the iron farm, it's pretty much unlimited emeralds. But enough villager shenanigans, back to the building. Holy schmoly, that was a lot of terraforming. But we got it done, and it is looking so much better. And I kind of started mapping out where their first house is going to be. I also decided halfway through, I was thinking it'd be cool if we had some water coming out of the pond, and then we had like a little bridge here with it flowing down to another river. And then we'll have that come down here and maybe like a little cliff drop right here. I think that could be pretty cool. Alrighty, y'all, I got some fun news. So for the sugarcane house farm area that I want to make over here, we are going to need to use some prismarine for the roof. Meaning we're gonna have to go to an underwater temple, which can be pretty trickery. Hopefully I don't die, but we'll see. I'm gonna need a lot of milk for this. Okay, that's probably overkill, but it's better to be safe. Okay, let me make some doors. That probably won't be enough. Okay, I'm trying to think here. What else could we need? Oh, probably some gapples just in case. It's hard enough just to take out the boss Elder Guardian, and when it has all of its minions around, it can get kind of tricky. Okay, do we have any gold? Okay, we have a little bit. All right, 10 should be enough. And we're probably gonna need some building blocks, so I'll grab those just in case. And I'm gonna just go over to the mob farm because there is a underwater temple right over there. So this should be pretty easy. Finding them won't be too hard, but defeating everybody will be a different story. I have plenty of milk, apples. I don't think my bow will be much help underwater, but I mean, I got it anyway. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. I sort of remember where they are. Oh gosh. Okay, I found a sponge room, but you know what? I will come back to that. I think the main priority right now needs to just be to kill the... Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, I went through the wrong entrance. Oops. Let me see here. They're not really attacking me too much, which is pretty nice. Oh, my... Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Okay, I think it's right above me, so I'm going to do this, drink that. Get this. And try to go up here. Where is he? There he is. Okay, here's the first one. Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Okay, there's one down. Okay, and we are about to run out of air. Let me put a door here. Oh, there's mining fatigue again. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna just do the exact same thing on the other side. Oh, wait, can I get under this one? I don't think so. Okay, we are in there. There he is. Here's number 2. Get out of here, man. Okay, there's 2. That one was easy. So far, no gapples popped. That is a good sign. Oh man, these guys are boogers. Holy. Okay, I don't remember if you can just swim to the last one, but let me see if I can try to find them here. Okay, matter of fact, let me just swim out of here. If I can find my way out. Okay, here we go. Let me get some air. Okay, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Holy. Dadgummit. Oh my goodness. That stinks. Holy cow. That did a lot of damage quickly. Okay, let me try this again. I think he's somewhere in this one. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, wait, is that him? Oh, here he is. Oh, let's go. Okay, there's the last one. And now we should be able to just mine up all our blocks. Oh my goodness. I think that these are the main blocks that we're gonna need. Prismarine bricks and dark prismarine. Okay, honestly, that wasn't that bad. I thought it'd be a little worse. I heavily considered going to get totems first, but I'm glad I didn't. That wasn't that bad. I gotta say, these noises are a little spooky. Okay, and that should be everything that we need. We got about 3 stacks of both, and that should be good for the roof. And okay, I think that the mob farm is somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Perfect. That was quite the successful trip, if I do say so myself. And now I gotta get rid of all these buckets. And you know what? I almost forgot. While I'm in the nether, I'm gonna go over and get some warped wood, because we're gonna need that for the roof as well. Ah, perfect. Here we are. Let me get my axe out and get to chopping. And you know what? Let me get my chest plate on, because there's quite a bit of enderman around. I do not want to die. Okay, we got 2 stacks of that, and I think that'll probably be good enough. Oh my goodness. It is like a maze up in here. Okay, that was a pretty successful trip. We got the warped wood and all the prismarine that we're going to need. So now I'm going to go make some chests so that way we can start storing up all the items we're going to need for this house. Okay, we got a double chest going here and put some of the wood in here. And put some of the goodies in there. You know what? I got to clean up everything from the iron farm, because we still have a ton of materials in like shulker boxes and all that. And I would hate to waste items and make more. Oh yeah, like here's some good stuff. Oh yeah, there's a ton of stuff in here. Holy. Okay, let me open that up. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I came over here. Look at all this. Oh yeah, that is a lot of stuff. And I'll grab you. Oh, and I need that too. And here we go. I forgot we had another one down here. What is this? Okay, not much in there. What about these? Oh, okay. So most of these are empty except this last one here. Well, I am very glad that we came and checked here. Oh, wow. I have never seen that before. Holy. Yeah, I don't know why I've never seen that before, but that's pretty cool. Larry, are you enjoying the night sky? What is up, man? And Harold, the OG. How you doing, man? Okay, I don't know why I went all the way over there, because my bed is right here. You stay over there, creeper. I'm looking at you. Okay, but let me go set all this up, and that did a lot of damage. Let me get this guy out of here just so he doesn't sneak up on me. You can go too, sir. Bye-bye. Okay, this is so unorganized. This is kind of painful. Okay, that is a lot of stuff. Okay, we got a decent amount of wood here. Now let's start with the skeleton. We're going to go 2 up with 5 across. And for the first floor, we'll just have a 5x5 area. Okay, something just like that. And let me go grab some scaffolding real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, and actually right here, I'm going to have it come out by 1. So I'm actually going to break that and have it come out like this. Okay, that looks good. We'll have this come up. Probably another 5. And we're basically just going to replicate that. Alright, this is looking good, and here's where it gets a little saucy, because now I'm going to add a little extra bit right here. So here we're going to do something a little similar. We're going to have some stairs come out like this, and we'll have this come up. That's probably good. Maybe one more. And I got to go to sleep. Okay, let me connect this. And you know what? I think I'll just connect this too. Get the stairs on there. We'll do this and round that off there. Oh, I ran out of wood. There we go. And then actually I'm gonna get rid of that so we can have this come up here. Okay, we're gonna have this come out like here. And I think that should match up right here. Alrighty, there is the skeleton complete, and I think that looks pretty good. And it's raining, of course it is. But we will persevere. So I'm gonna start with this stone foundation down here. And on the top here, I'm gonna get some stairs. And just like this, there we go. And that is looking good. Get out of here, spider. And I think this little corner is actually it for the stone foundation, because there's not much going on. Alright, we have slept, and thankfully now the rain is gone. So now let me fill in this interior. Alright, that is looking pretty good. Now for this back wall, and this last little piece sticking out. All right, perfect. That's all done. And now for this piece that's sticking out, we're going to use some birch. All right, the birch is in. And now for both top sections, we're going to use some pale oak. All right, there is this side done. Almost done with this side. And there we go. Oh yeah, it is looking good. All right, now I'm going to outline the roof. Okay, there's a little roof done. Now it's time for the big boy. And I think I want to have a tower come up right around here. So I'll leave a little gap for that. And we'll continue on this side. All right, now to connect these suckers up. And there we go. Kablam. Oh yeah, that is looking good. Oh my goodness, I do not know how I forgot this. But I completely forgot to start oxidizing the copper because I want fully oxidized copper for like the blue tint. Oh shoot, that kind of stinks. Yeah, we got everything here. We're just missing the waxed copper. Dadgummit. Well, let me make some room and I'll go to mining some copper. Oh wait, actually maybe we have some left over. Not really. First, real quick, I'm gonna go check here. First, I'm gonna check the forge and see if we have any left over. Okay, yeah, so we got that. Okay, 2 stacks is not gonna cut it. We're gonna need quite a bit. Hopefully we have enough in here. Okay, that's not bad actually. What is that, 4 stacks? And there's some more if we need. I think that'll probably do it. I'm gonna grab my fortune pick and make a giant tower. Actually, you know what? It'll probably just be quicker if I just put it in my offhand. Okay, there's all the copper we got, and that is a pretty good amount. That'll definitely be enough. Although it is going to take a while to smelt all this. And you know what? I don't think 8 coal is going to be enough for this. So let me go and grab some coal real quick. Because I know we got like 15 stacks of coal ore, so that should be no problem. Yeah, here we go. Let's do 4 stacks. Back to mining. Okay, let me load those suckers up. Perfect. And we'll put some coal in here. So that way if we ever run out, there's a lot in there. And you know what? We have the chest and we have the iron. So I think I'm going to just make some hoppers. So that way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, let me put that into there. And then we'll just put those into the ground there. And okay, perfect. Let me load these up with some copper. And perfect. We should get everything in there. Alrighty, we got a little system set up here. And this shouldn't be too long. But in the meantime, while that is smelting up, I'm going to work on this tower. Alright, so I'm going to start the tower about right here. And then here I'm going to do a ring of spruce. And we'll keep going up with stone. And then probably one more ring right here. And this is in the way a little bit. And this. And then the last little section up here. There we go. And then let's see where that comes. So we'll probably put one there. And here just in case. Alright, that looks pretty decent. I'm going to get a ring of spruce stairs around this up here. And I believe that's right where the roof will be. So we'll leave that. And we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Come up here. Connect these. And you know what? I'm going to just leave it at that for now because I don't want to build too much and then have to just break it again once I build the roof. Okay, not bad. We got just a little bit more than a stack, but that probably won't do much. Alrighty, this has been the part that I've been most excited about is doing this roof. I've never done a blue roof or a gradient like I plan to do, so this will be a lot of fun. Okay, right now it is a little painful to look at, but I promise it'll look good in a little while. Oh yeah, that is starting to look pretty good. Alright, it is now time. Oh, what the? We got some creepers up here. Get down from there, man. Alright, there we go. Alright, what I was saying, it is now time to start detailing some stuff up. Alrighty, I'll start right here. And we're going to alternate with the buttons. Okay, we'll get someone going across here. Oops. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me just get that replicated on the other sides here. And you know what? Let me just go grab Larry real quick. Hello, Larry. How are you doing? All right, let me grab that. And we're on our way. Oh, man, that thing has a long shadow. Look at that. And it is really looking good from this angle. Look at that. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to need a fence for Mr. Larry. That'll do. Bam. There we go. All right, we're going to need some more dark oak because we're almost out. And I think we should have some back here. Perfect. That'll probably do. Hey, get back, man. I'm glad he did not hit Larry. That would have been bad. And we don't really need the scaffolding anymore, so I'll get rid of that. And we will continue getting these shelves on. And okay, for this, I think we'll just have this continue to go up, and we'll put a button there. Okay, I think that is all the shelves and buttons for this side. All right, that side's done. And we have run out. I'm going to need some more. We need a little bit more shelves and buttons. Okay, hopefully that should be enough. Where's Larry? He's all the way over here. Come back. I just kind of realized Larry's noises kind of sounds like a cat. Okay, we finished the lining, and I think that should be everything for the dark oak. Come back, Larry. He keeps flying away. Okay, I think we have everything in. Oh, I didn't even realize that is off center. Oops. All right, there we go. All right, let me get the spruce shelves in and the buttons. All right, there's the first side. There's the second side. And there's the third side. Okay, up next, I think I'm just going to complete and like fully detail this section right here. And then we'll move on to the main bit after that. Okay, for the front door, we'll have something like this. Trap doors. Always got to have the trap doors. And then I'm thinking we'll do some mud with some fences. Upside down stairs. And bam. And you know what? I'm going to grab some glowberries. If I can remember where they are. Oh, there. Glowberries are such a nice way to get some light in, but also add greenery at the same time. So here's what we'll do. We'll put one there. Shear it. And then I need some bone meal. Ah, perfect. There we go. Okay, let me throw a spruce door in there like that. Oh, and I actually got a good idea. What if we do... Nope, not up there. Can I not put a sign here at all? Oh, wait, that kind of stinks. I really wanted to put a sign right here. Huh, okay. Bring that up here. Bam and bam. Oh, that looks so good. Look at that. Yeah, that's perfect. Maybe up here I'll do glowberry. Okay, there we go. We're compromising. Look at that. Okay, we'll repeat that over here. We'll round the corners off here. And how do I want to do this? Maybe like that. Nah, I think I use trapdoors. Oh, you're the guy making all that racket. Get out of here, man. Let me see here. Get some mud in here. Bam, bam. And now that's too muddy. Man, trapdoors really are amazing. I mean, look at that. That looks so good. I feel like that looks kind of too skinny, though. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Put this there, and let me go to sleep so I don't get jumped. Let me tell you, these creepers have no mercy. All right, there's the last lower section. And for the top here, we're just going to round it off. Throw one of these up there and then surround it by trapdoors. And let me check some glass in there. All right, let me get some flowers in here. All right, now for this last layer here, get this in and some trapdoors. Okay, let me do spruce for the background here. All right, that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna get some bamboo in here with copper lantern. Okay, now for the corner here, let's see, I'll do this. And we'll get a chain in there with a lantern. And up here, we'll have a little azalea in the corner. And how does that look? I think it looks pretty good, but the lantern kind of hides the azalea. So let's bring it down by one. So we'll move it down to here and a lantern. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. All right, let me throw a lantern up here. And I think that is everything. All right, that is looking great. I really like that. Okay, I love the way everything turned out. That is looking great. Alrighty, up next is going to be these wood windows. So I think I'm going to use a lectern for these actually. Kind of switch it up a little. We got the fence in there, upside down stairs, finish it off with the slab and the trapdoor combo. Alright, perfect. And we will throw a pink tulip. And we'll get it replicated on this side. And perfect. And over here, I think I'll probably just leave it plain because there's not really enough room with the tower. But this side, there's plenty of room. Okay, last window. Here we go. Bam, bam, and bam. There we go. Okay, up here for this last one, we're going to just fully round this sucker off. And for the window lining, we're actually going to do something pretty simple. We're just going to circle it like that. Okay, there we go. I'm going to slap this right there with the sign. I'm going to slap this there with the sign. And all right, it's pretty simple, but I actually really like this window. And I'll try to replicate on this side. It's a little more cramped, but I'll see what I can do. All right, we got that window done. Here, I'm just going to round this off like this. There we go. And then last one right over here. Okay, we're going to get this corner lit up with some lanterns. Bam. And then we'll throw a copper one in the corner right there. Okay, up here, we're going to use some jungle. Fill that in and then put some dark oak right here. Right here, we'll get some flowering azalea. And then we'll cover this up with some dark oak trapdoors. We'll get a glowberry in there and bone meal that. And then up here, I actually have a pretty cool idea. We'll get some copper. And then up here, we got some copper lightning bulbs and a copper chain. And once that oxidizes and turns blue, it's going to look really sick. And lastly, we'll get some lantern action going on. And then on the other side, we're just going to replicate the same process. All right, we got this side in and it is almost done. The only thing we have left is to finish this tower and then we'll be done with the house. I mean, except for the sugarcane farm, of course. Now to start detailing this tower, we're going to reinforce the bottom here. Put one here, here, and there. Then what we're going to do is get some walls like this. Okay, perfect. That looks a lot better. And then I think I'm going to replace that with a copper bulb. Bam. And we'll get a trapdoor on that. And then moving up here, we'll do something like this. And then maybe some buttons. Okay, and then here I want to bring in some mud walls. Put one maybe there. And we'll get copper chains and copper lantern. And then actually back here, we'll break that. Replace that with some copper bulbs. And I think I want these to be oxidized so that way they'll match the roof. And then we'll just get some fences and clean it up. Okay, we repeated it on this side, and now we'll get some acacia signs in there. Some spruce buttons up here, and maybe more up there. Okay, then right across here, we'll do some more signs. And then over here, I think we'll just keep the pattern going. 1, 2, 4, up there, if I can reach it. Oh, that's too high. Get the copper in there. Bam. Okay, this is looking super duper good. We're gonna take these 3 out again and replace them with some copper bulbs. And take the wax off these. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Then we'll get some stone buttons and finish it off with the signs. Oh man, this is looking so good. And then you can't forget about the pots now. And I think I'll throw some up there just to fill in the space. There we go. Man, I've been sleeping on these warped roots. I found out about them, and man, I've been sleeping on these warped roots. I just found out about them last episode, actually, and I incorporated them. There they are. But I love how they look. I feel like they look super good. Okie dokie, last section on the tower here. We'll get some of this going on. I'm gonna get a chantern. We'll get an iron chain and a lantern right there. And then some copper on the sides to finish it off. Never mind, I'm falling. Okay, last one. Bam, there we go. And oh my goodness, that looks so sick. Oh, I love that so much. That's really cool. Larry, what do you think? I know you weren't actually needed as much as I thought, but hey, at least you're still here. Oh man, this thing looks pretty sweet at nighttime. I just wish that roof would oxidize faster. All right, the outside is looking good. It is now time to start working on the inside. So we'll get some slabs right there. And I'm going to go down here with about 4 stairs down, I think. There we go. Okay, I think we'll have some slabs right here. Maybe 3 wide. And then I'll have another staircase over here. And you know what? I think I'll just connect this down here. Maybe we'll have it come out like this. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll have this come over like that. And we'll have another staircase going down. And you know what? We'll just make this one 4 wide. And let me dig out some of this. We're going to need a little bit more space. And that kind of stinks that I already tore it down, but we're going to need a beacon. There we go. Bam, haste 2. Yeah, I don't know how big I want this area to be, but pretty big. I want the ceiling to be decently high, and I want to fit a lot of sugarcane, so we'll see. Man, this haste just makes it so easy. This is awesome. Oh, and look at that. Okay, so we have hit the outside. I mean, I guess that'll just make our job easier, I think. On the bright side, hopefully we can get a lot of stone from this. Oh, snap. We have hit the cave. Okay, I need to get some torches and torch that up, because having skeletons shoot at me while I'm trying to build would be so annoying. Okay, let me grab my bow. Okay, just under 2 stacks of torches. I think that'll be enough. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Oh my goodness, these guys are relentless. Let me get this guy out of here, and I think we should be pretty good. I have a little bit to torch up, but it's already looking a lot better. Like, what is that? Why does he just swat the arrow away like it's like a fly or something? Alright, this is coming along nicely. We don't have too much more to dig. Alright, that looks pretty good. We have a ton of space to build now. Alright, I'm going to bring this staircase down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to make a ring of slabs here. Okay, wrap this around just like that. Perfect. And now we're going to do an even smaller section with acacia slabs. Okay, and this is where it's going to get a little expensive because we're going to do another ring of trap doors. Thankfully, I still have a ton of wood left over from last video. Okay, over here, I'm going to do a little ring of acacia stripped in the middle. Okay, then we're going to get some glowstone. Oh my gosh. Where did this guy even come from? I just saw him out of the corner of my eye. That was so scary. Holy cow. What in the world? Okay, I was just trying to set up my glowstone, man. Alright, here is the glowstone. And we're actually going to do something a little funky here. I'm going to put some green carpet over it. And I actually think that'll turn out pretty good because it'll match the sugarcane. Now, let me go see if we have any wool left over. Oh, we have a ton of wool in here. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We turned all the string from the mob farm into wool. Okay, now for the carpet. Alright, perfect. That actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Okay, I think we're going to space these out by 5, and we'll get one there. And then we're going to get some copper bulbs on top of those. We're going to use some acacia for the flooring here. Okay, now we're going to do some upside down stairs. Okay, on top of these, we're going to do some pillars. And then we'll connect those up. Okay, we got all the beams connected. Now we're going to add some stairs for the ceiling. Okay, we get all the ceiling beams up and connected. So, up next, we're going to get some acacia stairs right in here. And then for the background, we'll just get acacia logs. And then some spruce trap doors. And that is pretty much it. Now we'll get that replicated on the other sides. Okay, we got the ceiling in, and it is looking pretty good. We also did this middle section right here, which is pretty much the same as these, just a little bit longer, and we used some slabs at the end. So now I'm gonna get this sucker lit up because it is very dark. Okay, the lanterns are in, and it is looking so much better. Okay, now we can get the hoppers in. Okay, now I gotta build a little water elevator so that way all the items can go up into the top of the chest there. And let's put a little test in there. Oh wait, did it go out? I don't really know. Oh, perfect, there it is. Okay, that should be working then. Okay, now I just gotta replicate it on this side. Okay, now we need to get the pistons in here, and now the observers. So now I'm gonna go get some lime green concrete for the inside of these walls. Alright, we got all of our lime concrete, and it is time to place this sucker down. Oh, that looks so sick. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now just to replicate it on all the other sides. Alrighty, y'all, we got everything in, and now we just need to do the sugarcane and the glass. Alright, there's the first one, and there's the last one, all complete. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't like the craziest or the biggest sugarcane farm, but I think it'll work. Okay, but now we gotta finish up this section and the entrance, because right now it is looking rubbish. I think we'll probably use dark oak and make like a little pillar beam right here. Okay, and I'm gonna use some trap doors to kind of make this, I don't really know what it's called, but it's kind of like a, I don't really know, but it just looks good, I know that. All right, now we're gonna use some lime concrete for the background. And you know what? I think I'll just do some trap doors like this with some dark oak shelves. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Ooh, that looks clean. I really like that. And you know, let's just throw some glow berries up in here. I mean, it matches the green. So I'm thinking we'll just let them naturally kind of grow there, and then I'll trim them up. Alrighty, this is looking amazing, and I'm about to hit the hay in real life. So I think I'm going to try to AFK this and see how much stuff we can get. Alrighty, I will be back in the morning. Alrighty, it is morning, and it is time to check on these results. Let me go see. Alright, here we go. Oh. Okay, well, I was thinking it'd kind of be like half the double chest, but hey, I'll take it. Oh. Okay, that's great. It really started to oxidize a lot. That is awesome. Alrighty, y'all. Up next, I'm going to work on this kind of like little wall right here. That's going to be supporting the top. I'm going to have a little path up here. So, yeah, up next, we're going to work on this little wall. Okay, that should be everything we need. And we're going to just start this sucker right here. Alrighty, y'all, we are just about finished, and man, oh man, does this look sick. I love the way that this ruined bridge turned out, and it's also kind of a cool detail. I put some trap doors down here, and it kind of acts as if it's been like crumbling and falling away over time. But this pathway turned out super sick, and I love where it's going. And I think right here would be a sick place for like a custom rock or like a little boulder. Alrighty, y'all, up next, we are going to work on a little pumpkin and melon farm that is going to stretch all the way from here to the end of here. So let's get rolling. Alrighty, y'all, the pumpkin and melon farms have came out great. Hopefully they will be plentiful. Okay, up next, I want to replace this floor for the river and put some more warp nylium. Okay, let's get a little miniature bridge going on here. Okay, that looks pretty sick. I like that. And it is time to open the water up. Let's let it flow. It did not make it far at all. That is pathetic. Alright, well, let me help it out a little bit. Okay, that is looking much, much better. And y'all, I completely forgot to check this. All of the copper has oxidized, and it looks so good. Look at that tower, and this, oh, it looks so good. And here's the other side. Everything is fully oxidized. Alrighty, y'all, now we are going to make a path connecting up the new sugarcane farm over to the main path right up here. I already kind of fixed up this entrance a little bit, and it is looking super nice. So I'm going to just continue this path on over. Alright, now it's time to start texturing it up. And then we're also going to get some coarse dirt for the edges. Alrighty, you guys, the last step to finishing off this addition to the world is decorating time. And then let me get some jack-o'-lanterns in here. Alrighty, this is looking so good. And now I'm going to put some lampposts around. Alright, we got a couple more lampposts, and this looks amazing. I love the way everything just, it looks so good. And you guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Right after we name a fishy, of course. Okay, today's fishy is Andrew Goat 123. And bam, there he is. Enjoy the pond, my friend. And man, with episode 5, we are building up quite the little fish tank around here. Look at that. And I saw a couple of you saying to put axolotls in here, and I do not think that's a good idea, because if I'm not mistaken, axolotls eat fishies. So, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in episode 6.